So welcome back guys. Thank you for tuning in to this channel once again. So if you're new, consider subscribing. If you're a returning viewer, thank you back. Thank you for coming back. And this is part 4 of building the maze town or maze city. And in part 3, I had not made this place residential yet, but now I already did. And I had not made this a fully highway. Now this is a very fully highway all the way. Yeah, even there was no this forest. Okay, these trees along the railway line and the highway. So all the way up to this point. So I just built that. Okay. So if you're wondering why am I talking about building this, yet there it wasn't there, you can go back and check my part 3. It's just in my videos down below, and just check for part 3, building the maze town. So in today's video I'm just showing you the progress that I've done up to now. So like right now you see we have a very big interchange here for both the highway and the railway line. Yeah, now we have both the highway and the railway line here, and there is a very big interchange here. As you can see, and this highway wasn't here, so I just built it. It comes all the way, yeah, but we are still building. Look at how this bridge look like. It looks nice, very simple and nice, just the same as this one here. Check this one out. It looks nice. I love the way it looks. Just check this one out. So this city is still very new. Even you can see, just look at to your left hand at the top right corner. We still have we are still at 15,000 of people. So it's still a very new city. So it's still a very new city. It doesn't have so many people. So it's still very very new. Okay, today I wanna talk about let me talk about myself, what I love about this game called Theotown. So since I've started playing Theotown, I've I loved it from the beginning, because I think I had already played some other city building games. I won't mention them, but I think this is the best one that I found, because in today's video I'm not going to build anything. I just want you to see how this city it will still go on even even without me building anything. The only thing you have to do is make sure that you have provided a space for them to build residential areas, a place for them to build commercial zones, a place for them to build industries, and you'll just see them build. The only thing you have to make sure they have is you have to make sure that the zones have power. When I'm talking about the zones, I mean the residential zones, commercial zones, and industrial zones. You have to make sure they have power and water, and then they should also have a police department like this one, and a fire department. I think those are the most important things that they should have in those areas. And so that is for all the areas, like for the industrial areas and all the areas, the commercial zones and the residential areas. Then you should also have transport. Make sure they have bus stops and buses. Make sure they have taxi depot. Like here we have a bus depot. The only thing you should do is you should be upgrading these bus levels, and they should have a taxi depot. That is for transport. Okay, building a railway depot like this one, it's also an added advantage for transport like this one. And for people, you can build a railway stop like this one. This is for passengers. The depot one is for luggages or cargos. So that I might say that those are the most important things. Then in the residential zones, you have to add more. You have to make sure that there is schools like this one. Then there is a high school. Then there should be a hospital, very very important. Then a crematorium for the dead, and a religion. You can choose a church or a mosque. And another important thing, sports. So those are the most important thing you should put in a residential area. And if those things are missing, they will always tell you. You can only tap at a building and you'll see their lowest happiness. So in this lowest happiness, it's taxes, which they will be crying for a while, because I still need those money. I really need that money to be able to continue building this city to be a very developed city. So I think those are the most important. Okay, another important thing is, okay, wait, let's put this fire out. Okay, the fire is out. So I was telling you, another important thing to build in the city is the waste management system. So you have to make sure your city has a waste management system to collect dirt in the city and wastes. But for me, I have this buyback center, and it's always the best. So those are the most and very important things in your city. So once you do that, yeah, once you do that, the city will always just build by itself. The people will be building the city by themselves. Like right now, let me show you this. So this place here, they haven't built. You see this part here, they have not built. And if you want to know what people need in your city, you have to come in the statistics area to see the demands. So the demands are the things that the people in your city needs. So like my demands right now here are the poor people. Okay, they need more of poor people residential areas. So like I must just say buildings because a single T means poor, a double T means medium, and a triple T means wealthy. So right now we need to build more of residential for poor people and commercial for poor and medium, then for industrial for medium and wealthy. So those are the demands right now. And if you do that, if you give them the demands that they need, you will just see them build. Like, let me show you an example. Okay, you just have to make sure this space is for residential and leave it just like that, and you'll just see them build that place up like that, you see. So this is why I love this game. You don't have to build a house by yourself because there are some games whereby for a house to be built you have to tap to you have to go to the industries, tap to the industries to make. If the house should use iron, you have to tap for the industry to make the irons. If they have to use the bricks, you have to do that one by one until you get the amount the house needs, then you go and build the house. But here you see they are building by themselves, and they start with tiny houses, and as time goes we'll see they demolish the tiny houses and build more bigger and taller buildings. Just check this part here, just check by yourself, for yourself. You see they started by building those tiny houses, but if you give them time, as time goes as time goes by you'll see them building more huge and more taller buildings, and you don't have to do anything. Okay, uh, you can also build a house by yourself, but sometimes I like it when they build by themselves because it's also good to see how people build by themselves. But if you want your population to grow very fast in the city, it's good if you build yourself the houses you need them to live in, because these people you see they start with small houses, but for you if you want to build, you can build. Okay, let me just show you an example. You can build a bigger house. Like in my demands here they need more of poor building, so you come here as one, take for example this building and just build here. That's But you don't have to do it. If you give them time they will just build by themselves. You don't have to do that. So I think those are the reasons why I love this game more. Because you can just switch on your phone, tap on the game and start playing, put your phone down and wait and see it play. It just plays itself. You just have to keep watch so that you can be able to take care of things like fire, if fire happens, things like that. Like you see, this house is already full of people. 863,000, 863 habitants. But you see, they need the demands. They need those more of those houses. But if they start building with these small ones. Then they upgrade as time goes. But if you want more people to live in your city, this is the best way to go. You have to build by yourself. Build the houses by yourself. Okay. Okay, so mine mainly today was just to show you why me myself I love this game, and I will recommend if you haven't tried it, go try it. It's challenging and it's mind blowing sometimes because it's kind of like a real life. Because if there is traffic, people will complain. If you don't provide something like maybe it's, let's say, health, or or maybe let's say park, because okay, this is something I didn't talk about. You also need parks in the city. Okay, let me show you a park that I have here. Okay, like these ones, because people need parks in the city. So things like these ones, these are parks that people need in the city. So like this place, we need one here, right there. So you also need parks in your city. So I was saying it's the best game to play because it plays itself. You just have to make sure you keep watch of anything that can happen so that you can get to control it. But the game itself, it's nice. It just plays itself. You just have to make sure you have provided everything they need and you are good to go. So I see we have another rank. Now the city is a megapolis and it comes with these organizations which we will build later when we get more money. So I think I'll end here for today. Okay, let's see. There is crime here. Okay, these policemen are very late. The thieves have already stolen. They have already robbed. So let's just build another house. That means I have to make sure that we have another police department around here. Oh shit. Where did this fire come from? Oh no. I didn't see this one. You see, people are demonstrating because of environment, but I've already fixed it, so yeah, good to go. Okay, that's all I had for you guys for today. So please guys subscribe to this channel. If you have any question, please do ask. I'll gladly answer back, and click the bell button to be notified whenever I post, and tune in to get to see more of my videos. Thank you and bye bye.